Hey y'all, welcome to the live. Happy Sunday. Let me know if y'all can hear me and see me. Hey y'all, welcome to the live. Where's my live thing at? Okay, there it goes. Mine is circling me and I don't know why. Can you all hear me and see me? Because mine is like circling in. Hey Demetra. Hey girl. Okay, so y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me and see me? I was making sure. Hey Jeanette. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can see me. Okay. Yeah, I'm always like this with my screen is always from neck down. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Oh, I need to go get my paper so I can write down the names. If you guys want to get a question, all the information is in the description box below. And we're gonna go in the order in which the questions came in. Some of you guys that have already booked questions, you guys are gonna definitely go first. So yeah, let me go get my paper and my pen so we can start, y'all. We'll start in like 5 minutes or so everybody can trickle in. All right, I know we got the first one is Regina. No, the list is not long. I got like 3 people on there are on here right now, Demetra. Regina, Tracy, let me see. Let me go to my thing. I got Regina, Tracy, Royal. Those are like the first 3 people on there. So I'm gonna give everybody a few minutes before we start. And then we'll hop into the live, y'all. So like I said, if y'all want to get a question, all the information is in the description box below. On how to book or get a question with me. All the links are up as well. Okay, girl. You got a long shift today or no? Hey, y'all. Welcome to the live. I hope y'all are doing good. Let me turn my TV down. Oh, damn, I have my TV up loud. Sorry, I was also kind of late, too. I was doing dropship orders, too. Why is my thing lagging? Okay. Welcome to the live, y'all. If y'all would like to get a question, all the information is in the description box below. We got Regina, Tracy, and Royal. It says Royal S. So if you guys are here, let me know. If not, I do know that I got all you guys' questions because I did see it. Those, some of you guys have paid last night, so I usually just go with, you know, we go in order. Hey y'all, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. We're gonna start in a couple minutes, y'all. And okay, Demetra. situated. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the live, y'all. Oh, you're gonna close? Okay. All right, so we're at 6:22. Let's start so that way we're not starting too late. So Regina, let me see, you emailed me. Okay. So Regina, you did 2 questions. You want to know how your boss Margaret feels towards you, and you want to know why. Okay, hold on. You said 6 months. Been feeling like they've been treating you fairly. Okay. Oh, and I need to go get my work phone too, because sometimes y'all text me on there. Let me go get my work phone. Sorry, y'all. All right, y'all. So let's start. All right, we were on Regina. All right, Regina. So let's start. You said you wanted to know about Margaret at work. You said that that's your boss, and she's been watching you and acting funny towards you lately. So you want to know how she feels towards you. All right, so let's hop in. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. Regina and her boss Margaret. Why is her boss Margaret acting funny why is your boss Margaret acting funny towards you, Regina? Why is your boss Margaret acting funny towards you? Oh, we're on 9:20. All right, let's see. All right, we have the 8 of Cups here. The 6 of Pentacles. The Fool. Well, your boss thinks that you're going to walk away and go towards something better. 8 of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles is like a better opportunity with the Fool. So she may feel like that you're going to walk away. Let me clarify. I'm not sure why she would think that you're going to walk away, but she feels like maybe you don't like it there or something, or, you know, that can be her leaving the company, but I doubt it. But I feel like she just feels like you're not happy there and that you are going to walk away. I do think there is a better opportunity coming in for you, though. So there is a high chance that you will be walking away. Maybe she senses it or feels it, because 6 of Pentacles with the Fool will be a job or a new opportunity, something that's definitely paying you a lot more money. Let's see why the 8 of Cups is here. Why is the 8 of Cups here for Margaret and her... Regina and her boss, Margaret. Let's see. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Why does your boss, Margaret, think you're going to walk away? Because of the money. Knight of Coins in reverse. The Hangman in reverse. She feels like when you get another opportunity that you're going to leave. She also may feel or suspect that you've been, like, applying for jobs online while at the job. Or maybe she probably seen you applying for jobs or looking for jobs. The Death card in reverse is her not wanting you to leave. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Let me see what this is about. The Ten of Wands. Oh, and she also may feel like you're overwhelmed with the work. The job can be very demanding. Maybe like her boss is on her and she's on you, or the staff in general. She wishes that it can be a lot better, or like the load can be a lot lighter for you guys, and she gets it. So it seems like you're overwhelmed, you're overworked, and she feels like you're gonna leave because of the pay. It's like she doesn't want you to leave, but at the same time she will respect if you did leave. But this isn't because she doesn't like you. She's just like trying to see like, okay, when is Regina gonna leave, or is Regina gonna leave? She definitely, like, she really feels like you're about to leave. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. I don't know why she can sense it, but I feel like she can see it more than you can. You definitely have a really good opportunity coming in for you for sure. They're going to be upset when you leave. They already know it's going to be about the pay. But I feel like that's why a lot of people leave. Especially people that are like good workers like you. You seem to put in a lot of work. You seem to be focused, dedicated. And that can be why she's nervous and scared that you're going to walk away. Because it's hard for them to keep someone like you that's going to actually really do the work. And stuff like that. So let's see. Regina, when it comes to Margaret. Yeah, see? She also feels like somebody is helping you get a job. Or she can just feel like, yeah, she definitely feels like you're leaving. I don't know. She might be very intuitive too. Because I see her like picking up on stuff. And things moving very slow. She does sense some type of frustration. You may have also spoke about extra money or making more money. You know? Not in a bad way, but like, hey, like, you could be like, the holidays are coming up, or I need to make more money, or, you know, rent is going up, or something like that you may have discussed. So she just feels like the job doesn't pay you guys enough. Like, she may be making good money, but maybe she feels bad that it's not paying you guys enough. And like I said, every time they get a good person like you or somebody like you, they always tend to leave the job, and it's always due to finances. Now, you said you wanted to know why Gus ghosted you. Let's see, Regina and Gus. Why did Gus ghost Regina? Why did Gus ghost Regina? Why did Gus ghost Regina? Let's see. Why did Gus ghost Regina? Why did Gus ghost Regina? Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. He really wants to just be single. He doesn't want a relationship. That's why. The Nine of Pentacles here with the Seven of Swords. Like, he wants to just be single. And I feel like he should have just told you that. I don't feel like he's ready to start over or jump into something new. Four of Pentacles in reverse is like letting go of something before it happens with this energy. So he didn't want to get himself attached or in a relationship that he's not ready to commit to, is what it's telling me. So I feel like he ghosted you because maybe that's something that you guys have talked about. Maybe he knows you want a relationship. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here with the Seven of Swords? Yeah, Five of Swords. He doesn't want to argue or fight with you about it, or maybe y'all have. The Sun in reverse with the King of Cups in reverse. He also kind of feels like he can't give you what you want, so this is him emotionally detaching himself from the relationship. Oh, interesting. He'd rather emotionally detach and walk away than you fight for it. The Seven of Wands is also somebody like proving themselves. And he feels like you don't need to prove yourself. It's really him. It's not you. Like, he doesn't want you to go above and beyond. So it seems like with work and in your relationship, neither one of them want you to, like, go above and beyond or leave. But it's like with him, he knows what you want. And he sees you as the Nine of Pentacles. You know, somebody single that has it together, that wants a relationship. And with the Star in reverse, he doesn't want to give you a bad experience, or he doesn't want to get into something that he's not willing to, like, put the work into. He doesn't want a relationship. He doesn't want to be with somebody. Queen of Cups in reverse. He doesn't want to get you emotionally attached. He doesn't want to do that. Yeah, see? Ace of Cups in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so I just feel like with that, I feel like he's just like, yeah, no. Let me see. Why is this Ace of Cups here in reverse? Two of Wands in reverse. I feel like he likes you, but I don't feel like he's ready to, like, be in love. Three of Cups. Yeah. Queen of Swords in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Then he feels like you're going to get mad and upset because, like, you know, either his lifestyle, him not really wanting to give a relationship or something like that. Also, it could just be things that you've told him from the past about your past. And he doesn't want to be another example of your past. Queen of Swords in reverse. So you've been hurt in the past. You know, you've had some relationships that didn't work out. And he knows you're looking for a commitment or a marriage or something serious. And he doesn't want to stop you from that. So he doesn't want you to repeat a cycle, or it can be like he doesn't want to be like them. He doesn't want to be in and out. So it seems like a good thing. It seems like, you know, he's honestly respecting your feelings, but I feel like he should have just told you like, hey, Regina, like, I can't give you what you want. Or hey, like, I'm just not ready for a relationship, or I don't want to be with somebody right now. So that's what I feel like he should have did. I feel like he should have just been like, hey, I'm just not ready. This is not what I'm looking for. Yada, yada, yada. So it seems like he just, I don't know if he was scared or nervous to tell you that. But, yeah, he feels like it's best to like ghost you now and cut it off now than to, you know, keep giving in to the relationship, you know. So, he thought it would be best to just emotionally detach himself from the connection between y'all. I'm going to shuffle out this deck, and then we're going to move to Tracy. Tracy. Oh, I must have the deck upside down, but Tracy, are you here, Tracy? All right, is Tracy here? Tracy, is Tracy here? All right, Tracy. So you said you're doing wedding planning, and you said your maid of honor is not speaking to you at the moment. So let's see what's going on with that. You are a Pisces, and your maid of honor is a Capricorn. So you said you didn't want to put her name just in case. Okay, so let's see. Tracy and her maid of honor Capricorn. Why is your maid of honor Capricorn not talking to you at this time? Tracy's at 1944. Well, she better start speaking to you. If y'all planning a wedding. Planning your wedding. Let's see. Tracy, Pisces, and your maid of honor is a Capricorn. All right, let's see. Tracy, Pisces, and your maid of honor Capricorn. Why is your maid of honor Capricorn not talking to you this past month? So she feels like you're being a little too bossy, too controlling. The Knight of Swords can be like somebody bossy, controlling. They can be like very direct, straight to the point. They can be blunt. They can be honest. It's not a bad thing, but with the Five of Cups, Four of Cups, maybe it has made her feel bad, or she just feels down. Maybe she feels like she's taken on a road that she cannot, like, you know, keep up with, you know, because whatever it is making her feel sad. I feel like maybe you guys need to talk it out or talk about it. But the Five of Cups is like kind of her regretting something. The Four of Cups, you know, like, I can't do this. This is too much for me. She also could be sad, maybe due to the fact that you are getting married and maybe she's going through something. But I don't feel like it's her personal life. I don't feel like that's why she's feeling like this. Let's see. No, I don't feel like that. She's a very confident person, so I don't see that. But she just feels like, oh, okay, I see. She stepped back because that would make sense. Knight of Swords, Temperance in reverse. Maybe you're giving her attitude or giving them attitude. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe the things that she's saying are offering nothing to seem to work out, or she feels like you guys can't seem to compromise on things. She kind of also wants to back out of this situation as being maid of honor. And she also kind of feels like, she also is dealing with some financial stuff too. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. Why is this Three of Pentacles in reverse? Four of Cups. Page of Wands in reverse. She doesn't want to, yeah, she doesn't, honestly, she doesn't want to get into it with you. Both of you guys have strong personalities. Both of you guys are open-minded. Knight of Wands in reverse is somebody that can be like, they can procrastinate, but they can be like reckless. They can be like rude. They can be a little disrespectful. They can be all over the place. So I feel like she just maybe either wanted to step back because of your approach. Maybe she doesn't want to approach the situation and, you know, this is a big day for you or this is big for you. So she kind of wants to back out of it though. Eight of Swords. It's like really stressing her out. The Magician. She's hoping that it all works out though. But Two of Pentacles in reverse. Also, it seems like there's a budget that she feels like is not being fulfilled. So it's a lot of different things. Like, it's your attitude. She feels like you're needy. It's the budget. She feels like it's hard to compromise. She rather save the relationship between you guys, but she feels like she doesn't know if that's going to happen or not. Why is the Knight of Swords here? One of you guys can have an air placement. Let me see. Why is the Knight of Swords here? The Knight of Cups. Like, she feels like at times you're nice and friendly, but then you're like mean, you know, cold, detached. Like, you may say things that hurt people's feelings. Two of Cups, that's the friendship. She's trying to, like, you know, she feels like you are being, you know, you're under pressure, you're stressed out. But at the same time, she's like, nah, you need to stop that. Five of Pentacles. Maybe there's some things you also said that made her feel bad. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, she's choosing whether or not she wants to turn her back on this. There also has been some gossip and some things said. She feels like she has been like really given to the situation, but it seems like she can't make you happy, and that's what she wants to do. So she might actually choose to walk away from the wedding is what it looks like. So I don't know if you have a backup, but let's see. Does your Capricorn friend want to walk away from the wedding for good? Does she want to walk away from the wedding for good? Yeah, she wants to walk away. It's very stressful. It seems like you're stressing her out more than the wedding is. And she just doesn't like your attitude towards her. Is this for personal reasons? I don't feel like it's personal. Like, I don't feel like she wants to walk away because, like, personal reasons or because she's not getting married and you are. I don't feel like it's anything like that. No, I don't feel like it's that. No, it's not. It's not personal reasons, no. Like, she's actually happy for you. King of Cups, Chariot. She's happy that you found someone. Maybe you dealt with a lot of people in the past that just were no good or whatever. But it's like she doesn't want... The only thing I would say in these cards that are negative is that she made a promise that she just doesn't know if she wants to keep anymore. Seems like she wants to remove herself from the wedding. Two of Wands. So I feel like that's why she's, you know... yeah, because she rather remove herself than fight. She wants to still support the wedding on the outside, meaning like she'll still help, she'll still pay, she'll still help you, you know, whatever you need or whatever she's giving you so far. It's like she doesn't want anything back or anything in return, but she's strongly thinking about walking away from this. And it to her, it's you. Like, she feels like it's you. It's not the wedding, it's you. Hey, Miss Hunno. Hey, girl. So, yes, Tracy. I don't know, girl. Are you being a little too aggressive, overwhelmed? I know wedding planning could be very stressful. Royal, is Royal here? Demetria, you're going to be after Royal. Royal S. You're a Leo. I don't know. I know when I was planning my wedding, it was like very stressful, but I was actually doing more of the work than I was having the people that were in my wedding do the work. But like, I don't know. Yeah, but everybody wanted to participate. But hold on, y'all. Let me get my charger. My phone's going dead. I don't know. I feel like a wedding is very, very, very stressful, and I feel like I feel like whenever somebody plans a wedding or is in a wedding or dealing with somebody, you know, they're getting married, I feel like you just got to be a strong person at that time for them and for yourself, because I feel like it can be a lot. For me, you got some tea, girl. What happened? Hey, y'all. Welcome to the live. If y'all want to get a question, all the information is in the description box below. Royal S. Royal S, you got 2 questions. So you're a Leo. You said you found the eyelash in your boyfriend's car. He said it was his sister's. So I guess we're checking to see about that. And then that's fake. You said his homeboy Brandon said he talked to his ex, but they don't know what they talked about. Okay. So let's see, Royal. Messages for Royal S. Leo. Royal S. Leo. Oh, what time is it? 29:09. You so silly, Miss Hunter. All right, let's see. Royal S. Leo. You said you found the eyelash in your boyfriend's car and wanted to know if it's really his sister's eyelash. He said it was his sister's eyelash. Is it really his sister's eyelash? And y'all know I have green hair, so if I was ever in somebody's car and they was doing something, they're like, who got green hair? Okay. Let's see. Royal S. Leo. You found the eyelash in your boyfriend's car. Was it really his sister's eyelash? Was it really his sister's eyelash? Was it really his sister's eyelash? Girl, it was not his sister's eyelash. But there's been a couple women in his car, so it could be a couple different people's eyelash, though. Or it could, like, you're not a couple different people's, but it could be, Because we got the Empress in reverse, which could be Libra with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Or it could be a Taurus. It could be an Aquarius. All of these are in reverse. It could be the mother of his child or ex-girlfriend. It can also be a female that you've already got into it with as the Queen of Swords. So, let's see. Royal S, when it comes to her boyfriend, was it his sister's eyelash? Why is the Empress in reverse? Why is the Empress in reverse? Reverse. Alright, so let me see the other one. Let me clarify this Queen of Swords in reverse. Why is the Queen of... all these reversals. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? Reverse, 10% reverse. So I'm getting... these are the same people. So this is the same person. So it is somebody that he was in a relationship with that you have gotten into it with in regards to him. So if he has a child, it's like the baby mom slash... yeah. Now the crazy thing is that with the Hangman in reverse, like whoever this was, they knew the eyelash came off or they put the eyelash there. So like somebody did it to like be funny. Like whoever this is that did it, they did it to be funny. But this is the same person. It's somebody that you've got into it with about him, or like they don't like you, or they've got smart with you, or said something to you, you know, about him. Why is the Empress in reverse? Yeah, see, I told you. They were there and they did it on purpose. 3 of Cups. So, yeah, it's somebody that he's cheated on you with this person before. I messed around with them before. So, how did the baby mom or this person get in the car? How did they get in the car? I mean, why were they in the car? I didn't even say how they get in the car. Why were they in his car? Why were they in his car? Well, they needed some money. He was taking them money or something. He was doing something for them. Taking them money or taking them to go spend money. Like whether it was buy groceries or something like that. Yeah. And this person still wants to be with him. And they're like heartbroken. They could be upset that what y'all got going on is still kind of like working out. 3 of Swords, Ace of Cups. Yep, told you they're still in love. So she just wanted to cause chaos and confusion between y'all. Or whatever. So she did put the eyelash there. Like she could have rubbed her eye and it fell out. Or she knew it was coming out. Or like maybe her eyelash was just loose or something like that. And you know, and then she just was like, oh, I'm gonna leave it here. But I feel like she put it somewhere where she knows you will see it. Because like, not to be funny, like an eyelash, unless it was like a long ass eyelash or a thick eyelash or like a strip or something, you have to like have good ass eyes, or like it had to be somewhere where it was put. You know, I don't know what kind of set she had, so I can't really say. But you said you seen the eyelash as soon as you got in his car. So I feel like she put it somewhere that was visible to the eye so that you could see it, you know. Hey, Jess. Oh, I didn't even see the bottom of the deck, girl, when I be talking and shuffling. I didn't even see that. Yeah, first of all, yeah, that's crazy. Then you said your second question was, you said his homeboy Brandon told you that he caught him talking to his ex. What was that about? Okay, so let's see. So your boyfriend's homeboy Brandon. Why was your boyfriend talking to his homeboy Brandon's ex? Why was he talking to his ex? Seems like your boyfriend need to sit down, girl. Royal S. Leo. Why was her boyfriend talking to his homeboy Brandon's ex? Why was he talking to his homeboy Brandon's ex? Okay, I do see that they were talking. Ace of Swords, Hangman, Wheel of Fortune. It wasn't nothing bad though. It was of Swords. It wasn't nothing bad. No. So the ex has moved on, and it seems like they ran into each other, or if they didn't run into each other, well, the homeboy said he saw them talking, but it wasn't a bad conversation though. This part he wasn't lying on. The eyelash, I can't help him with that one. But his homeboy's ex, she's moved on, and you know, he was just catching up with her and asking her like how she was doing, if she's still thinking about Brandon and stuff like that, like, you know, like what's been going on. Yeah, it was just like a normal conversation. King of Wands, Ten of Swords. Brandon did play her and do her really bad, and he was just asking like, will she give him another chance and stuff like that. But it seems like she's moved on and she's like happy and doing better. But I don't see, like, you put in the thing that he said the conversation didn't seem friendly, but I honestly don't see where your boyfriend was not being friendly. Like, I don't see where there was like any, like, you know, where he touched her or was like, oh girl, like, oh, how you doing, like stuff like that. I'm not seeing that in the cards. I'm just seeing like them talking and him pretty much asking like, is she still holding on? Does she still want him? And she's like, no. Six of Wands, reverse, Three of Pentacles. She's moved on. She has something better. She's glad it's over. You know, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, like she's moved on. You know, she was tired of arguing with him, fighting with him. I feel like the homeboy might felt some type of way because maybe with Judgment, now that I'm looking at it, your boyfriend didn't tell him what she said. But with Judgment, it's kind of like, don't say nothing. I like, you know, so maybe she was just like, oh, like, don't be telling him my business. I don't want him to know. And it seems like the homeboy felt some type of way. Why does the homeboy feel some type of way? The homeboy feels some type of way because it's over and he wants to get back with her. And he may feel like your boyfriend was like kind of like throwing him under the bus or saying stuff, you know, or lying on him or saying stuff like that he's doing now or whatever, or brought up past stuff. But I honestly don't see that. So your boyfriend is honest with the ex, his homeboy's ex, but is lying about the eyelash though. Because at one point in time, your ex told him to stop doing his ex bad if he really wanted to be with her. But I feel like he just didn't listen. And so she walked away and was serious. And he thought she was going to come back. But I feel like the homeboy, Brandon, is feeling some type of way because she won't talk to him, but she talked to your boyfriend. So I feel like he's in his feelings. And because your boyfriend won't tell him what's going on. Let's see. Why won't your boyfriend tell him what the ex said? Why won't your boyfriend tell him what the ex said? Five of Pentacles. Because she said don't say nothing. So he's just not going to say nothing. Two of Swords. And plus, he doesn't want to be in the middle. They had a really bad breakup. They went through a lot. And he doesn't want to be in the middle. So I feel like even when they dated, she was like his sis. Or maybe he used to call her sis. Or they were all like just very, very close at one point in time. And he was actually surprised that the ex said something to him. Because it seems like the ex was mad at him for a while too. Because he knew what his homeboy Brandon was doing. But then your boyfriend would be in her face like, hey sis, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like your boyfriend is just in the middle. And so he doesn't want to say anything no more. And he's surprised that she said something to him about anything that happened between her and Brandon. Or that she's moved on or anything. So he just is like, it's best to not say nothing. And he also didn't know that Brandon seen them talking. Or he doesn't even know that Brandon knows that they were talking. But they had a conversation outside, like in the public. It wasn't like private. It wasn't on the phone. It wasn't online. Like they crossed each other. So y'all must all live in the same neighborhood, or they do, because they cross paths with each other. Like they seen each other. And then she just happened to talk. But it's also telling me a part of her wanted to tell him so that it could get back to Brandon. But at the same time, she told him not to tell Brandon. But if he did tell him and Brandon reacts, then it's kind of like her like, okay, like, well, dang, he told him, but at the same time, like, I'm glad he knows I moved on because he did her so bad. If that makes sense. I hope all that makes sense. Happy Sunday, y'all. Are y'all cooking today? Y'all doing anything today? Demetri, you still getting dressed, girl? Wait, what you say, Demetra? What is at just ISTGIM? What's that mean? We don't condone fighting, Miss Hunno. Oh, what's the tea, girl? Y'all, my shirt is so wrinkled. It's terrible. I don't care, though. Wait, let me see. I don't see the tea unless my shit just don't want me to know. Welcome to the live, y'all. If y'all want to get a question, all the information is in the description box below. I don't know, girl. Jess, how are you liking your new position? It's keeping you busy? All right, Demetra's at 4313. I told you we were going to be busy, girl, next month when you did your phone reading, remember? When we talked about it, I told you, I was like, girl, you're going to be so busy. But busy is always good, though, especially with the holidays and everything coming up. All right, let me see, Demetra, what your question was. Oh, positive things coming my way for the week. All right, let's see. Demetra, Cancer. I hate that my thing is like that, the cord. Okay. All right, Demetra, Cancer. What positive things are coming towards Demetra, Cancer this week? What positive things are coming towards Demetra, Cancer this week? What positive things are coming towards Demetra? What positive things are coming towards Demetra, Cancer this week? What's this week's date? I know it's the... Wait, do people usually count Sunday as a week start? I think so. Yeah, the 5th. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. The 5th through the 11th. Demetra, Cancer. What positive things are coming towards her October 5th through the 11th? Uh-oh. Some type of truth is going to be revealed to you about someone. Something that could have happened earlier this year. I'm not sure why this is positive, but maybe it's positive for you because maybe it can help you move on or move forward. But yeah, justice is in reverse. So something is going to be revealed to you that should have been revealed to you a long time ago. Or like some type of truth is just going to come out about something this week for you. And it's going to help you figure out how you want to move forward after that. Let's see. Demetra, Cancer. Why is the Justice card in reverse? A lot of stuff is being revealed this week, or has been being revealed in the last couple weeks. It could just be like the planets and stuff like that. Why is the Justice card in reverse? Demetra, Cancer. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Is this a relationship or money? It looks like a relationship. Okay, your money looks also good this week too, but this is about a relationship. So it may be somebody coming in that's trying to prove themselves, or maybe you were trying to fight for someone, or someone was trying to fight for you and start over. There also could have been a challenge in a relationship or some type of connection, and maybe you were trying to figure out why something just couldn't move forward, but it was best that you didn't move forward or be with that person. So the positive in it is that you're getting the truth, and the truth is going to come out in regards to this person and why things didn't move forward. So if you were like upset or felt some type of way, you can let that go, because once the truth comes out, your thoughts or your feelings are going to be totally different towards the situation. Yeah, with Justice here, and you're going to be glad that you didn't get into something with this person, or you're going to be glad that something didn't happen. The Tower is here also with Justice too. So this can be just like a realization, or just like an aha moment, or you like really shocked, like, wow, I can't believe this, but at the same time happy and grateful that you do know this. Like I said, King of Pentacles, money's looking good, but we have the King of Pentacles, King of Wands. You have two people coming towards you this way. One is not looking good, and the other one is just, the situation just is what it is. Like, it is what it is. There's nothing more to that situation. Nothing is really changing with that person. Money is going to look good this week, though, with the Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles. Like, if you believe and you stay consistent and are staying focused, the money is going to look good. Or this might be like one of your best money weeks at work. Or like after this week moving forward, money could be increasing for you at work. Is what it looks like with the Nine of Pentacles, Strength card. Yes, Two of Wands. You're going to have either return clients, or more people are starting to come back. Maybe the job is picking up. If you've been overthinking money, it's telling you to stop overthinking money. If there was a missed opportunity, or if you put money into something and you feel like you missed out, or what is this about? You could have invested in money, or invested in something where you feel like you didn't get a return, or something was a waste of money this year. But it's like that money is coming back to you, though. Something that could have happened about 6 months ago that you were confused about, or maybe you feel like you should have never done it before. You're going to, or like you should be like, oh, I should have never done that. But you're going to see why that all happened. And some or most of that money is being returned to you. So I don't, looks like you invested in something, or traveled, or did something, or helped someone or something like that financially, and it's like the money is coming back to you. But on another note, the truth is coming out about somebody in your life, and I feel like at first you're going to be shocked, but you're also going to be happy that the truth has finally come out about somebody. I don't know what that is. Let's see if we can get some information on this person. Oh, let me pull a work card first. It could be a toxic love situation that you were in. But let's see. Demetra, Cancer. Demetra, Cancer. Demetra, Cancer. What's this positive energy with the work? What is this positive energy with the work? We got books, so we got paperwork, contracts, and as you go, writing, taking a class, education, law. So you could be thinking about going back to school this week. If not, you could be signing some type of paperwork or contract, or if not, you're learning something new this week, or you might be moved around at work, or maybe you're learning something new at work that can benefit you and pay off in the long run. Mass. There's something that you're scared to do that I feel like you would be great at. So like, say if something at work, like, I don't know, say if it was like bartending and you never bartended, you might be good at that. Or there could be something at work that you might find out that you're good at, that you never like took a chance on doing, and you might actually be good at it, and it can bring you in a lot more money. You might also have to fill in for somebody or do something for somebody this week, and it's just going to bring you in a lot of money for doing it, you know, or for picking up or helping someone out or something like that. I don't think it's the, let me see, is it the Pisces? I don't think it's the Pisces, but let me see. Are you going to find out something in regards to the Pisces? Are you going to find out something about the Pisces? The Pisces, are you going to find something out in regards to the Pisces? No, I feel like the Pisces may be a little off or hiding something from you, but with the Chariot, I still see y'all moving forward. 3 of Wands, no. It could possibly be the Leo. I don't know. Let me see. Is it the Leo that you might find something out about? The Emperor, the Devil, and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to be something about him. He could be lying about his relationship status, lying about a child, lying about something with the money or something that he did. But there's something that he's hiding from you that he doesn't want you to know about. With the Emperor and the Devil, I don't know. But I don't know, girl. It could be something crazy with him. But like I said, I see y'all moving forward, you and the Pisces. I don't see anything bad between you and the Pisces right now. Page of Swords in reverse, I don't see him as a little off, but because that card doesn't say mean that. But he may not be telling you everything, or he just may not talk a lot, or Page of Swords in reverse, like there's still things about him that need to be revealed. Yeah, if you want to bartend, they might actually let you do it, or you might have to pick up on a shift, or if you tell them about it, they might consider it and put you with a bartender or somebody so you can shadow. So you can do shadow work, meaning like, you know, shadow work, like shadow them. You know, in the restaurant industry what that means. You know, shadow the bartender or the server. It can be something like that. Yeah, the Pisces doesn't talk a lot, but I don't feel like it's because he does. Let me see. He's dealing with some stuff internally, but it's like more like finances, lifestyle, stuff like that. But I mean, he's just a very quiet person. He could come off as if like he's sneaky and up to no good, but he is not himself and has not been himself for a while. I feel like it's more work related, finance related, something like that. But no, I don't feel like it's him doing anything crazy. Hold on, Demetria, hold on. Sorry, y'all. That was my son. So yeah, I don't feel like it's him. I don't feel like it's the Pisces. But let's see. The Leo. What is the Leo not telling you? What is the Leo not telling you? Let me see. So, what? He feels bad that things didn't work out, but then he doesn't feel bad. We got living my best life, homie, love a friend. Let me see something. What is the Leo not telling Demetria Cancer? What is he not telling you? You always have an attitude. Boom. Remember I told you the other day he had just wanted to have sex, but he's in a commitment, and I feel like he doesn't want to tell you. Yeah, because we got commitment. He's in some type of commitment, and he doesn't want you to know or find out or whatever. Girl, yeah, I would leave him alone for sure. We got soulmate, left on read, and thirst trap. So he really was just trying to come back around to fuck or to hit and to like brag on something to you because we got living my best life. And all he was going to do was lure you in and pull you in and make it seem like he was sorry and he felt bad and things should have been this way or that way, but then would have twisted it up and treated you like a homie or a friend or made it seem like it was just about sex and not wanting you to know about like his commitment or something that he got with somebody that he's moving forward with that may be a little serious or something like that. And it would just left you thinking that there was a possibility between y'all and it was a situationship and left it dragging with crushing on you, heavy on missing you vibes, and happy family. So I don't know if he has like a new family, if he has a child on the way. I don't know if he has like a baby mama or whatever he got going on. But he was trying to put something in your face and like use you at the same time, and then also boost your ego up to make it seem like there was an opportunity there, but it wasn't. I don't know why he wants like revenge or wants something back on you because of something that you did or how you made him feel, which is weird because it's like, hear me out, I want to apologize, but we got that with gaslighting. So we got being nosy with the tarot. I feel like that's you. Single and mingling, cuffing season, and drunk texting or calling you with I'm overthinking. So yeah, I don't fuck with him ever. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. I wouldn't even think about this motherfucker once ever again after this. Because, like, he's really, like, on some bullshit. And then it's like, soon as you would have been like, okay, well, like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Like, I've been feeling this and that. Boom, I'm in this commitment. He's scared to tell you about a commitment that he's in or a commitment that he's, like, I don't know. He's scared to tell you about some type of commitment that he's in. Why is the commitment card here? Why is commitment wanted here? Why is the commitment card here? Yeah, because he's dating somebody. And then we got apology. He would just like, oh, I'm sorry. But the thing is whoever he's dating or whoever he's with, it says self-sabotage and upgrade and letting go. Y'all will let go. And then we got marriage. So it's just like, I wouldn't say that him and this person are going to get married. But all I would say is that, like, I don't think that, I don't know. It seems like he's trying to throw something in your face, but all I would say is that he's offering or giving somebody something that you wanted with him that he wasn't willing to give you or wouldn't give to you. And I don't know why he was trying to also come back and spin the block to show you like, oh, this and that, and then also throw that in your face. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that's about. Like I said, I wouldn't even think twice about him. We got the sex card twice in chemistry. So we got 3 cards or 3 messages of sex. So I'd have been like, yeah, I'm also not just for sex, though. So I would just leave him alone. Even if the Pisces and you don't work out, I wouldn't think twice about him. I would keep him blocked. I wouldn't even think about him. I would just have a mental funeral or whatever. I'm not sure why he wants revenge or why he thought it was okay to do this. But if you don't find out this week, then intuitively you're going to feel something, or you're going to find out later on as the weeks go on that he's in some type of commitment or with somebody. He also may have a baby on the way. Is what I'm getting to, because we got the happy family card with commitment, and it talks about children and marriage and being locked in or locked down with somebody. So that could be it too. Or because I don't feel like that's you in Pisces energy, because I'm pulling solely on him. What does he want revenge for? What is this about? Why does he want revenge? He wants revenge because you walked away and you didn't want to fuck with him anymore. Or he's mad that he thought you were going to fuck with him or something. Or I guess you were going to sit around and wait, I guess. I don't know. But see, this energy is telling me he would have eventually gave you something. And I would have been like, yeah, I'm not eventually going to sit here and fucking wait. So, I don't know. Maybe his feelings were hurt or something like that. I don't know. But I would just wish him well. I'd be like, okay. Like, bye. I don't know. I probably wouldn't even wish him well. Because this is like some very shady energy. And the Emperor came up again. He's definitely in some type of commitment he doesn't want you to know about. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? Yep, Wheel of Fortune with the Emperor. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It could be somebody that he played you for. He could have spent the block on somebody and now he's committing to them. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like when you find out, it's going to hurt your feelings, or it may hurt your feelings to know who it is. And, yeah, if he doesn't have somebody pregnant now, he may be getting somebody pregnant by next year. Or you might find out about a baby by next year or something like that. And it's not a kid that he already has. This will be like a newborn, yeah, this will be a new kid. So, I mean, I know you really, really like him still, or still have strong feelings for him. But I would just slowly and surely every day try to release those feelings, because he's never going to give you what you want. And he's going to keep coming in playing these games with you. And I'm not sure why. I don't know why he thinks it's funny or why he thinks it's okay. But as soon as I saw the sorry, not sorry, and homie, lover, friend, like treating you like the homie with thirst trap, just trying to fuck and just, you know what I'm saying, trying to lead you on or have you think that something's there. I don't know how long y'all were together, but that's just so disrespectful. Because if he ever loved you, why would he come back treating you like that? Or why would he think it's okay to even have these feelings towards you? I'm like, what? I don't know. I've never did a personal for you, so I don't know what really went on in your relationship or what happened, but his energy is just like very disrespectful. And then we got you always have an attitude, it's unattractive. And then it's like he's also trying to throw something in your face, because the old school card is like, oh, I'll take care of you, I'll be there, I'll commit to you. But he at the same time feels like you always have an attitude. Why should I do that? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. She the homie, she the friend. Like, what? Yeah. And then we got cuffing season, meaning like he's trying to only come around for a season or mess around with you for a season, but it's still going to be a situationship. And he going to gaslight you and have you on cloud 9. It's going to be feeling like you didn't smoke 10 blunts and no. I wouldn't trust him. I would leave him alone. I don't think it's his BM that he's committing to. It looks like, I don't know. The Leo, is it his BM that he's committing to? Because this looks like something new. No, he's tired of the BM. This looks like a new situation, see? It's a new baby, new person. It's not his baby mama. This is all new energy. This will be a new person, for sure. Him and his baby mama, they on a break. They're not talking right now. The new person, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, yeah. So, at first, it was a situation that he wasn't going to deal with, but then now he caught a little feelings, and now he wants to invest or whatever, you know, or be with the person. But I just feel like, what is all that for? So maybe the positive in that is that you're just seeing him for what he really is, so that you can move on and move forward finally and maybe get some type of closure. Because don't come around and treat me like the homie, lover, friend, or somebody that, like, you just want to smash and then just throw in my face like, oh, by the way, I'm in a commitment. Like, what? Because that means he don't even have respect for her either. Because if he's such in a commitment and he's ready to be with this person, or really cares for this person, why is he trying to come back towards you, spin the block, or whatever he's trying to do? I would just tell him to go about his business. Like I said, the Pisces, he's still just, you know, I don't see nothing changing with him. Also, the other positive thing is with work, like I said, so if you do want to bartend or do different things at work, I feel like starting this week and next week, you should probably say something to them so that they can, like, you know, like start looking at you and stuff like that and seeing if you're good enough to bartend. Not saying that you're not good enough, but, you know, in the restaurant industry, bartending comes with a lot of experience. And it's also, well, like at Chili's, when I worked at Chili's, they went in seniority, so they went by like who was there the longest, or if you walked in with bartending experience. So like to bartend was like a privilege, or like you really had to earn your way to bartending. Like they wouldn't just let anybody bartend unless they felt like they needed somebody to like fill in. But even still, we had like a fill-in bartending schedule, so not just anybody could like bartend. Like that was something that was like definitely like earned. So yeah, but I would dismiss his ass so fast. Like, I just recommend you stay away from him. For sure, for sure. Because he's just not where it's at, girl. He's just not where it's at. He's not. Yeah, but just, I'm going to say two things. Maybe he's not happy to keep coming back, but at the same time, and I'm just going to tell you like this. A man could be happy in a relationship but still go back if the door is open, or if he knows it's convenient, or you're willing to let him in. And I'm not saying that your door or legs are open. I'm not saying you're convenient. But if a man knows he can come back, he's going to test it every time. And every time he comes back to test it, you need to let him know, like, yeah, no, stay where you're at, regardless if he's happy or not. I get sometimes we be wanting exes and we be wanting people back, but all he going to do is come back and fuck with you and still go be with her. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. So I see it all the time. I even see it with women when when y'all book readings or stuff. They like, oh, like, I'm married, I'm happy. Like, my man just bought me a Benz. We're doing good. I work part-time. But my ex, his dick was so good and I can't get over this and that. And if they know they can go back, they're gonna try it every time. It doesn't matter male or female. People are gonna do that. Like, if they know they can go back, or if they know they can get a reaction, if they know they can get some D or some P, or if they know that you're gonna entertain it, they're going to do it. And it's not to say that I feel like you're like a sucker or you weak or whack or whatever, but he does know your heart is in it, and so do I, and so do you. So at the end of the day, it might just be a test from the universe. Maybe he's testing you. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I didn't look at his relationship with the other girl. He could probably really be happy or really not be happy. Who knows how happy he is or not? But for some reason, I don't know why men or women do that. They'll have it good and then still go looking or still reaching back out to somebody, you know, especially if they know that that person still wants to be with them. You know what I'm saying? So I would just, if he reaches out, I just wouldn't give him the time of the day. It's definitely ego. It's definitely like, oh, let me see what I can get or what I can't get. And hell, he can go marry that girl next week and still try to hit you up 2 months later. Doesn't mean he's not happy. Just means that sometimes people, when they know the door is open or they know that person still fucks with them, they're gonna try it every time, and that's unfortunate. And I wouldn't give him no attention. I wouldn't even think of him. When you say his name, I'm like, who is that? So I feel like you just need to, like, maybe just release him and get that closure from that situation, because all he gonna do is keep coming back and keep testing you. That's all he gonna do. Yeah, definitely talk to your manager about it. Let me see the Leo. Yeah, see, coming in, shaking shit up. You know, just seeing if he can seeing what he can get out of the situation. Like, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't do it. And also, this is a lesson for you with justice. 7 of Wands, 2 of Swords. So a part of you did want this back, and a part of you was fighting for this. A part of you was confused, and you didn't know if it was really going to happen. So I feel like it's him, but I also feel like it's just like the universe warning you and waking you up and making you see the situation for what it is. It's also a karmic situation, or you guys have karmic energy that needs to be resolved. And yeah, I just don't feel like he's going to be the person that you marry and have kids in the future with. But a part of you was hoping for some type of wish fulfillment. Maybe you thought separation was going to make the heart grow fonder. But I just feel like in this case, he may miss you. But I just feel like it's never going to be what you want, or it would never be the same. And so maybe that's the reality of the situation. You know, maybe that's something you got to like really see. You know, so maybe the universe kept bringing him in to test you to kind of see like, okay, how is she gonna move in this situation? Because I'm gonna tell you this, regardless of who you're with or not, he's still gonna do him. And that's the part that's, you know, messed up, but it's honest, because he's not gonna stop doing what he's doing for you. Whereas like you may cut off Pisces for him, but he's not gonna cut off whoever for you, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't even let him ruffle your feathers at all. I'll tell the universe, like, please stop and block all communication. I don't want to dream about him. I don't want to think about him. I don't want to see his name. I don't want to hear from him. I'll delete his number. I'll do everything so that way I'm not attached to the energy no more. In confirmation, see, my printer popped on. Aaliyah, are you here? Please release that fool. Please do. And I don't like the Tower with Justice, because sometimes with the Tower and Justice there, it's like the universe will make us see shit we don't want to see. And it will trigger us and hurt our feelings. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be some random shit, like you logging on Facebook and you see him getting married, or you see him outside and he's with his pregnant girl, some shit, like stuff that would make you just flip out. So I would just release him. He ain't worth it. Hey, Aaliyah. It's been a long time, girly. How have you been? How was law school? How was everything? Did you ever get into the sorority? You're welcome, Demetra. Did you ever do the sorority? I mean, did you ever finish your pledge and everything? Oh, you had to sign out and change it? Or you just change your thing? Girl, did you just change your name that quick? Or your stuff that quick? Oh, you had to sign out? Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, girl, I swear I just seen it look different. I thought I was tripping for a second. Okay, let me see. You said that you met a Gemini. And happy Sunday to you too, girly. Aren't you a Gemini, Aaliyah? Are you excited? Aren't you a Gemini, right? Okay. So you don't talk to the boyfriend? I mean, your ex no more? Y'all were together for so long. I remember you said y'all were going to try to work it out. Let's see. Oh, that's your second question. I didn't even know nothing. I didn't even see the second question about the sorority. Okay, so you're still pursuing the sorority since we last spoke. I have been putting myself out there more and to make myself. Girl, you still haven't did your sorority stuff or got in yet? Girl, we've been talking about the sorority for like 2 years now. Okay, girl, I hear that. I don't know what it's gonna be like dating another Gemini. That might be a little crazy. I don't know, cause you know y'all already like 2 people. I don't know, girl. Let's see. You're at 75.58. Aaliyah, Gemini. She met a Gemini. His name is Jay. I went out yesterday and had fun. Okay, y'all had a little fun, cute date, girl. Okay, so when it comes to Jay, Gemini, what are his intentions with Aaliyah, Gemini? Jay, Gemini, what are his intentions with Aaliyah, Gemini? Jay, Gemini, what are his intentions with Aaliyah, Gemini? I'm probably going to end my live, y'all, on like 30 minutes or so, or less. I don't know, depends. So if y'all want to get a question, this will be the time to do so. Let's see. Jay, Gemini, what are his intentions towards Aaliyah, Gemini? Jay, Gemini, what are his intentions towards Aaliyah, Gemini? What are his intentions? J, Gemini, when it comes to our Gemini. Let me see, why is the Four of Pentacles in reverse for J, Gemini? Why is the Four of Pentacles in reverse for J, Gemini? Queen of Swords, that would be you. Let me see something. King of Pentacles. And then why the Three of Pentacles in reverse? The Hermit and the Ten of Swords. So I do see where he does like you, but this may not last long, only because the Four of Pentacles in reverse is letting someone go. Or letting something go. And that would be the Queen of Swords, whether it's you or him, because y'all are both Gemini. But King of Pentacles, I feel like it's him with the Queen of Swords that may let this go. Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit, Ten of Swords. Just not feeling like he's getting enough of your time and attention. Kind of feeling left out. Kind of feeling like you are prioritizing other things over him or around him. So I feel like he's going to stick it in for as long as he can with the Six of Pentacles. This is something that he really does want to see work out. He definitely wants things to work out, but if he doesn't feel like the energy is balanced or reciprocated, he will fall back or just feel like it's not working out for him. Like, he knows what he wants, but he feels like with you, you may go silent for a while. You might fall back for a little while. It could be work that you're dealing with, or school or something like that. But at some point, he just may feel like maybe she's not giving me enough time, or, you know, maybe she's not making me a priority and I'm making her a priority. So he might feel some type of way. And he wants more than just friends with benefits. I don't think that's what you're looking for, but for some reason, that's how he's going to feel. I don't know why he's going to feel like that, but yeah, he's going to call, I mean, he's going to, I see him in his feelings about this, though, because he does see this as a good opportunity. He sees this as something that he really wants, or like I said, he just really likes you a lot, but he's not going to feel like the energy is being reciprocated. Yeah, it's that. Like, and like I said, I don't feel like he dislikes you. I don't feel like he's just trying to hook up or anything like that. He actually has a King of Pentacles and a Wheel of Fortune that's actually really good. But if it's not work, then he's going to start thinking that it's something else. I feel like maybe you just need to sit down and have a talk with him about work and school. Because I feel like when a lot of people, I don't know that, well, only because I knew somebody that was in law school. But I feel like a lot of people don't realize that, like, when people go to school to be lawyers, doctors, and stuff like that, it does require a lot of time, a lot of tests, a lot of school, a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of work. So I feel like maybe you should explain that to him, or you might just have to reassure him, you know, throughout the day or every couple days, like, hey, you know, because if not, he's just going to think that if it's not work, then you're moving funny. Like, he may think that if it's not work, then you're doing something, or you don't like him because the High Priestess is in reverse. But I feel like he's not trying to think negative, but I've also seen where he's got lied to and hurt and, like, betrayed by someone in the past. Not feeling like he's comparing you to the past, but he just feels like if somebody is that busy, then they're doing something, or nobody is that busy to, like, respond back or reciprocate energy and stuff like that. So he may feel like you're not being quite honest, or maybe you just need to focus on school and work, and then he just like lets go or whatever. No, I said he does not want a friends with benefits. Like, he wants actually something like more than that. He does not want that. He wants to be more than friends with benefits. So, like, say if y'all have sex or whatever, you know, and y'all start, you know, talking and going out more, he's gonna want to, like, he wants a relationship, King of Pentacles. But if he feels like you're not willing to reciprocate or meet him halfway or give him a relationship, then he'll just let it go. Because he wants more than friends with benefits. Like, he wants more than just sex. He doesn't want to just have sex with you. Let's see, Jay, Gemini. How does he feel towards Aliyah, Gemini? Like, he actually wants a relationship. And he is patient, but he just, to him, he just doesn't feel like nobody in the world is that busy. And it maybe could just be maybe because he has more time on his hands, or maybe he's not as tied up as you are. But he's going to want more consistency, or he's going to want you to be more open and consistent with him. Let's see, how does Jay, Gemini feel towards Aliyah, Gemini? Let me see. Expression, emotional intelligence. So that's good. He understands how you feel and is willing to be open and express himself to you. It seems like he's not afraid to open up. We have music and we have it with release. But see, with music, it's like listen to what your partner is saying. So I feel like he is listening, but I feel like if y'all are not on the same page, then he might let it go. See, it's better to lose yourself rather to lose them than to lose yourself. So that's the only thing I'm seeing. If you're not as invested in this as him, then he would just rather let you go than to be the only one fully invested. We got trust, we have admire, and we have sex. So he does want to have sex with you, but there's no rush on that. I'm not getting where he's just like, oh yeah, I just want to have sex with her. He does admire you. What's a sex card here? Yeah, see, he's willing to wait. He's not trying to talk to you just for sex. So if he had to wait till y'all got into a relationship, he's fine with that. But he's not going to put into a relationship where he feels like it's not equally balanced. And that would be why the justice is in reverse. Not why I feel like he'll be sleeping around with other people, but it's just that, like, if he doesn't feel like the relationship is balanced, then he's not going to think it's fair. And he's going to feel like you're getting what you want out of it, and he's not. Not sexually, just in general. So that's how he is feeling. I feel like the date went really well, but I feel like when he sits down and he thinks about everything, he may be asking himself, is this something that he can see himself doing long term due to the fact that, like, you're busy or work or whatever. Yeah, I can definitely see where he's always available, like always, and you're more busy. He also kind of feels like if y'all start dating and getting serious that you may need to or should consider changing your schedule, because like that's what he would want his girlfriend or partner to do. And it's not that I don't feel like you would not want to change your schedule, but I feel like with law school and working in law, I feel like it's just a lot for you. And I feel like whoever you date, if it doesn't work with him, they're gonna have to take that into consideration. Or you're just gonna have to date somebody that's busy, that's not sitting around waiting for the phone to ring or text or whatever, you know. Yeah, I do see where he's patient, but like the more y'all are around each other and the more he likes you, his patience is not going to be as patient, if that makes sense. So he's willing to wait. He feels like he's being patient already, but he's just not going to continue to, like, so when you meet somebody, you're like, okay, I'm patient, but then when y'all really start liking each other, having sex and all that, the more y'all are around each other, the more y'all are talking, if y'all have sex and stuff like that, then he's going to want more, and then he's not going to be as patient. Hey, Katia. Yeah, he is emotionally mature with the emotional intelligence. So I don't know how much younger he is, but I don't really see where there's a difference in, like, I would have said this, even though he's young, I would say this is not a bad reading because the reading is coming off like very mature. Like the reading is coming off as if like, okay, if she can't give me what I want, then I'm willing to tell her like, hey, Aliyah, I like you, but it's not working out. I want somebody more consistent, blah, blah, blah. I don't think he's going to just ghost you. I don't think he's just going to play you. I don't think he's just going to, like, stop talking to you. I feel like he's going to be very mature in his approach and tell you, like, hey, I want a relationship. I want something serious. I want somebody that's consistent, and he's going to consider his feelings, which I feel like is mature because he's going to be like, hey, I'd rather let you go than to lose myself because if you can't give me what I want, I don't want to sit over here waiting for, you to reach out, call me, stuff like that, especially if he lives a more flexible lifestyle than you do, So, yeah. So, I don't see it as bad. I just see him as like, hey, I see it more so as like, if it's not going to work out for him, he will tell you. Yeah. So, I feel like when the time gets there. But for right now, I feel like everything is fine. So far. Does that make sense? Your next question is, I'm still pursuing a sorority since we last spoke. All right, so let's see. What could you expect to happen during this new sorority year in terms of my progress towards getting into the sorority? Let me see. Aliyah Gina, what could she expect to happen during this new sorority year in terms of her progress towards getting into the sorority? Oh, it's telling you not to overdo it. Empress in reverse, Ten of Wands. You might be a people pleaser or try to over please them. But at the same time, you need to be likable to them. You have to make them like really like you and like love you and want you to be around. The King of Cups, Page of Cups. This is like say if somebody is trying out for like a cheer competition. I'm just doing a scenario and they're like everybody is doing good. Like you would have to wow them. You know what I'm saying? You would have to like, you know, like when you cheer, you got to do the splits. If somebody does a backflip, they're automatically on the team. If you know, can kick your leg up the highest, something like that. It's like you really have to wow them and impress them. But at the same time, it's telling you not to bend over backwards or like overdo yourself with the sorority. I also feel like with the Empress and the Ten of Wands, this may just be something that you give up in general. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, we've been talking about this for the last couple of years. I'm not sure, like, what year in school you are, but I feel like, my opinion, just don't get mad at me. I feel like if you're really serious about the sorority, I feel like you should have got it taken care of and got in the sorority or seen if you were going to get into the sorority or not. Because the longer you wait to take into the, like, the longer you're waiting to get into the sorority, they're not going to take you as serious. And if they do take you serious, then you're going to just be like, I'm not going to say like the punching bag, but it's like the older you get, the worse it is. Two, it's like they're going to make you overdo yourself or you're going to overdo yourself. You're going to feel overwhelmed. And then three, whoever is, I don't know who's in charge of the sorority or what kind of sorority it is, but you're going to have to be a people pleaser or like everyone's going to have to like you in order for you to be in the sorority. And it's just going to be a big challenge for you. So I feel like you need to think about all of that. So I know you have school and other focuses, but if you really want to be in the sorority, I mean, maybe just focus on that and get in the sorority or see if you're going to get in or not. But if not, it's like the longer you wait, the worse it's going to be, or you're just going to want to give up, or they're not going to want you to be in a sorority, even if you are liked by some. Some other people might just be like, no, or they're just not taking you serious. So I'm getting a lot of different messages with this. Why is the King of Cups here with the Page of Cups? Yeah, see, Ace of Swords, they will have to agree. They will all have to agree, and we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There may be one or two or a few people that just don't agree. There might be some people that feel like, you know, you're not taking the sorority serious, like I said, or your energy is unstable. You seem interested, but you're not taking action towards it. The Knight of Wands reverse is also someone that procrastinates, and it puts them in a position of losing something or sabotaging a situation or position or a title when it comes. So that would be what this means with the sorority. Ten of Wands in reverse. Maybe you're also taking on too many other things and not making them a priority. So if you're going to be in the sorority, you have to be serious and make it a priority. If not, it's just not going to work out. You're not going to be able to juggle on more than one thing or several things with this sorority. Hey, Katia, yeah, the list is open. And it's not long. Only thing I got one or two people right now. So I feel like with the sorority, you're going to have to really like take that into consideration. And remember, I said like you've been talking about it for like the last 2 years. So I also feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, you're put in a position to where like you're focused on like school, your money, finances, and your career. Or you're going to focus on the sorority. Because let me see, are you going to be able to manage sorority in the school and work? You're going to have to let one go, or you're going to have to give a little lesson to one and focus more on the other two. So I don't know what that would be, because I don't know where you're at in school. I don't know where you are with work, but I feel like you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do. Why is the Empress in reverse? And I feel like at this point, either the sorority just needs to get you and, I mean, get to know you and know you for who you are and accept you for who you are. Or if there's another sorority, probably get into that sorority. Why is the Empress in reverse? The High Priestess, Justice, the King of Cups. See, again, so whoever it is that's in charge of the sorority, that's who you need to worry about liking you. That's who you need to impress. The other people, you need to impress them, but whoever's in charge of the sorority, you need to wow them and impress them, because they're going to make the final decision. Because there's going to be several people or some people that are against you or that don't want you in a sorority, or it is that there's younger or other people trying to join the sorority that is more likable or relatable to them than you are, and they're going to want to choose them over you. It's either or. So I don't know. It's one of the two. Because see the Death card and the Nine of Cups, like, because whoever is in charge, if they choose you, it's going to be because they've made that decision and they're telling everybody else, like, no, this is what I want. Because with the Death card, it may be some people don't want you in the sorority. Yeah, some people don't want you in the sorority. They also, I don't know who this is, but somebody also feels like you're taking too long. I don't know who this is, but what is this about? Why do they feel like you're taking too long? If it's not the sorority leader or whatever, I don't really know about sororities, but if it's not the sorority leader, it can be the other people in the sorority. Three of Wands. Yeah, some people may feel like you're turning your back or not taking it serious, or you're just not as, again, focused on it, or you're not really making it a priority. Maybe you're putting it on the back burner or to the side. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like you got to really just ask yourself, what do you want? You know? Because I feel like you do have a lot of good things going on with you in life, like law school, work, sorority. You know, that's good, especially in the Black community. But I feel like you also just really need to ask yourself, like, just be honest with yourself. Can I do all of these things? And if you can't, what can I do to do all these things? Or how can I prioritize my life to be able to do all these things? I feel like if you're going to go for the sorority, take the next 6 months and focus on the sorority and get in. Whereas, like, it might take away from work or school, but then at the same time, you're trying to get into law school. I mean, you're trying to get into, like, being a lawyer full time, and you got law school, so you can't really put that on the side. So I honestly, I don't even have a suggestion for you, because I don't know what it's like to be in your shoes and deal with that, because that's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? So if it was up to me, and I was in law school and I'm trying to be a lawyer and make it big, I would focus on law school and just work. Because I would feel like if I wasn't in the sorority by now, I wouldn't really pursue it, or I would finish school and then come back to it. But then being in a sorority, that's something that you have to do while you're in school. So I don't know. I don't really have a suggestion for that from me. But with the cards, is what it's saying is that you need to hurry up and do it now before you miss out on the opportunity to be in the sorority. Because the longer you wait, the less they're going to take you serious. So you got to really ask yourself, what do you want to do? Oh, so you graduated. Okay, yeah. So, see, I didn't even know you can go back and be a sorority after graduating school. I thought to be a sorority, you would have to be in school to do it. I didn't know you can be in a sorority after you're out of school or graduated. So, yeah, I really don't have a suggestion for you, because everyone that I know that was in a sorority, like my mom, my aunts, or like anybody I know, they pledged and did all that while they were in college. They did that while they were in school. Oh, it's a graduate chapter. Okay, so that would make sense. Well, I wouldn't give a fuck about how they think about you. You got to think about the sorority leader, and then also you got to ask yourself, like, do you see yourself, like, fitting in or liking them or being around them? Because, you know, once you're a sorority, like you pledge, you're a sister, that's your sorority. Like, that's your team, that's your family. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really ask yourself, like, am I down for them? Do I really want to be with them? Like, is this what I want to do? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to, like, really, like, ask yourself all those things. But I do see where, like, maybe it's just work. Is it just work? I feel like with the work, if work is being hectic, yeah, and this is not a good time for you to walk away from work or change your schedule or be inflexible. So I feel like with the work, you know, especially with you being in your start of your career, that is just something that you're gonna have to, like, if that's something you want to do, you're gonna have to make a sacrifice, you know. So I don't know, girl. I don't even know. Well, I told you what the card said, but I'm talking about for myself. I wouldn't even know what to do with that, you know. I feel like you should make a decision before the year is over. and maybe be more with the sorority sisters and see what it's like and see if you're really feeling it and see if this is something you really want to do. If this is something you can go back to at a later time, then ask yourself, like, should I revisit this in 6 months? I don't know how the sorority thing does it. I don't know if there's a deadline. I don't know how that works. But I feel like you do have a lot going on, even with the guy, the Gemini, like, you know. So, like, and not to say it like this, but if you can't make up your mind about the sorority and work is hectic, then do you have room and time for a relationship too? You know, you got to ask yourself all those questions. And I'm not being a smarty either. I hope I didn't say it smart. I'm being serious because it seems like you want to do a lot of things, but it seems like your day and your schedule is not allowing you to do the things that you want to do as far as like sorority or relationship, you know, like being a lot more flexible and stuff like that. And then you're right in the beginning of your career too. So, you know, this would be the time that you would need to focus on, you know, your, you know, like school and work and stuff like that. Well, not school, you work, you know what I'm saying? So I would definitely think about that too. You know, definitely take that into consideration. Yes, Earth Vibes. I'm gonna stop taking questions at 3:30 my time, Central Standard Time. I don't know if is Miss Huno still in the thing to post it. If not, I can. Is Tanya in here? Tanya? Yes, Kat, the list is open. Hey, Tanya, what's your question, love? Oh, Miss Huno, could you just let the chat know that I'm not taking questions after 3:30, questions and payments after 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time? Hey, Tanya, what was your question, love? Okay. Okay. Tanya is at 99.37. All right, let's see. Tanya, Gemini. Will the older male Virgo AJ come back to be in a committed relationship? When it comes to Tanya, Gemini, and AJ Virgo, will the older Virgo come back to Tanya, Gemini, and want to be in a committed relationship? I do see the older Virgo male coming back. Let's see, Tanya, Gemini. And the older Virgo, AJ. I do see him coming back. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Death card. The Death card talks about endings, but it also could be a new beginning. And then we got the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords. But this also can be like the ending of a commitment or relationship, and you possibly being stressed out. You are Gemini. Nights do come in and out. Nights are in and out. So it could be where he's coming back and it seems like things are moving forward and then come to an ending. But let's see here. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Tanya, Gemini, and AJ, Virgo? The Knight of Swords. Page of Cups in reverse. Four of Pentacles. So it could be you feeling like he's still holding back information or that he still does not want this relationship. Somebody is going to come in being like a little petty, childish, immature about the situation. Or this may be you feeling like he's still not giving you answers to questions you may have. With the Hierophant, we do have the Tower. Either he's ending a relationship with someone else, or this relationship is just not built on a solid foundation and it's going to just, you know, it's just going to just be unstable once again. We got Queen of Swords. That's you. Two of Wands. It seems like he's in a relationship with somebody. Two of Wands is a decision. Queen of Swords. You want him to choose you. You want him to make a decision about you. Two of Wands, Queen of Swords. Knight of Wands reverse. So that he's been back and forth between you and someone else. Tower and the Hierophant. Is AJ Virgo in another relationship? Yeah, Two of Swords. The Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups. He could be walking away from a relationship, or he recently walked away from a relationship. So if he recently walked away, the energy can still be lingering around him. But it seems like you guys either met while he was in another relationship and he was back and forth and you're waiting for him to choose you, or you want him to choose you and come back and commit to you. But it just seems like if he does come back and commit to you, it's going to be unstable. That is what you are wanting, Ace of Swords. It seems like something here is going to be unstable, though. Why is the Knight of Wands here with the Wheel of Fortune? King of Pentacles, that's him. Four of Swords. The Hermit, that's him again, Virgo. So double Virgo, Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. So I feel like he's going to come back and you guys are going to try to move things forward. The reason I said try is because the Wheel of Fortune is here saying like, okay, the chance and opportunity is there and things are going to move forward, but something is going to come to an ending and it's going to be due off someone's behavior, someone needing to choose someone's, or someone like still walking away from something, or the relationship just not being built on a solid foundation and him being unsure, or coming in or coming towards you with an unstable energy, because there's some type of energy around him that is like very unstable. Or there's energy around you that is very unstable. But when I clarified, it's him that needs to make a decision about some type of relationship or the relationship between y'all. What's causing this relationship to be unstable? Let's see. Tanya, Gemini, and AJ, Virgo. What's causing this relationship to be unstable? Yeah, third party. That's what I saw. Well, yeah, I do see him being a hermit with the Hermit card here. But the thing is like, he is being in hermit mode towards you, but there's still this other relationship in the background that he either wants you to still walk away from, or he just recently walked away from and they're still in contact or something, because there's still something attached to him, or he's still with somebody and not telling you why, or telling you why is he in the, why is the Hermit here? Ace of Wands, see, Eight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. See, he's still putting energy into something. That's what I'm saying. So he must be still putting energy into the third party. And that can be why he's detached from you. But he could be telling you like, hey, like, I need to still figure this out. I'm still walking away. I didn't make this decision or something like that. Because the Ace of Wands, this talks about new energy. This talks about rekindling things. This talks about starting over. The Eight of Pentacles is putting work into something that he's already put work into, or him willing to put the work in this time. Like, oh, I'm going to start over and I'm willing to put the work in. Like, oh, I want to start over and do things the right way. The Chariot, moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be honest, it's not working family. It could be working family, but it's also someone. This is a relationship, Miss Tanya. This is not just working family. This is a love situation. So it's not just work and family. So is it work and family that has him busy? No. The Queen of Wands with the Chariot. That doesn't look like work and family. I'm not even trying to be smart either. This is the Queen of Wands is another woman with the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. So I'm going to ask again, is it work that has him busy? Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. No, he does have a lot on his mind. I mean, Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. He has a lot on his mind. Is it family that has him busy? The Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. No. But even if it was work or family, it doesn't have him too busy to where he can't make a decision about you or be in a relationship. His family could be stressing him out about money, or he's dealing with money stuff with family. Work can have him stressed, but it's like with the work, it's like Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. It's nothing new. Nothing has changed. Maybe work stresses him out a lot. You know, maybe he's undecided about his job or he wants something better or something like that. But it's like there's nothing that has really changed in his work that I see that has changed this, that could change this relationship. See, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Three of Wands. So it's like if, and not to say he doesn't want you, but if he wanted the relationship, he would have, like, he has the opportunity to come towards you. But he's chasing this situation, or there's somebody else involved. Now, if the Ten of Pentacles would have came out for family right there, then I would have been like, yes, girl, he's stressed with family. But see, he's putting energy into something. Seven of Wands, this is somebody fighting for something, determined. Six of Wands reverse, something that failed, so trying over again, trying to fix something. Six of Cups with the past, or a situation that he let go of, or they let go of each other, or something like that. So if work is stressing him out, it's just because it's everyday work. If family is stressing him out, it's just because maybe his family is depending on him, and they always have. But it doesn't seem like work and family have changed tremendously to where I'm like, girl, yes, work and family are the main issues here. Why is he in hermit mode when it comes to you? All these cards. Spirit, just give me a couple cards. When it comes to Tanya, Gemini, why is AJ Virgo in hermit mode when it comes to her? I feel like he just is like, just doesn't want to tell you the truth. Maybe he just hasn't fully made a decision, and I feel like he just wants you to think it's family and work. Let's see. Why is he in hermit mode? Why is he like quiet and detached when it comes to you? AJ Virgo, Tanya Gemini, flexing with the ex and situationship. So he's definitely still talking to the ex, or whoever this girl is, flexing with the ex, dating again. See, it says dating again, reunions, and hooking up. And then we have flatlining. So that would be you guys' relationship, because it says we aren't what we used to be. The connection is fading away. Who's going to make the first move? So yeah. And then we got living my best life with the ex, left on read, situationship, and then we got sneaky link with the flatlining. That would be you. So I feel like he's just playing games, honestly. I feel like he could come towards you. I don't know. Him and the ex must have reconnected or something, because this is the cards for him and the ex. This is you. This is the situation left on read. Or maybe he's just not reaching out or responding as much as you would like for him to. And then flatlining and sneaky link. This can go one or two ways. When things are flatlining between them, then he's hitting you up and wanting to be with you. Or it's like things between you guys haven't been good in a long time, and he might reach out and want to sneak around and mess around or something like that. So just to further confirm it, give me a message for the flexing with the ex and living my best life. Catfish. So yeah, he is lying and playing you, telling you stories or things that aren't true, because that's what that card means. Situationship and left on read. Let's see. Embarrassed about finances. So it could, like I said, his finances could be an issue, but that there's nothing that has changed. But this also can just confirm to me what you said, where he said he's going through a lot with work and money or whatever, you know. And then flatlining and sneaky link. Let's see. Dragon. So he's dragging the situation out for as long as he can. Dragon, it says, I can always count on you to give me attention when I need it. I really don't want to be with you, but I like flirting with you. Or it can be, I hit them up with a good morning, good night text. That should be enough. And don't expect me to follow through with my plans. So, not saying that's how he treats you, but it can be that he's just dragging the situation out with y'all to see if this situation is going to work or not. It can be either or. But I'm just seeing in the cards that he could have been made a decision and he didn't. But that's because he's flexing with his ex right now. See, he is going to come back and want a relationship, but it's not going to it's not going to be a stable, solid one. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be a stable and solid connection if y'all reconnect. Like, it's gonna start, but then it's gonna fall apart, or like just go left because of him, his intentions, his actions, and stuff like that. So yeah, I would just be careful with him, girl, because it's saying he can make a decision, but he's too busy chasing his ex with the Chariot and the Queen of Wands. He's chasing after her. That is the man chasing after a woman. Queen of Wands with the Chariot. Or he's chasing after the third party, or whoever she is to him, you know. You're welcome, Miss Tanya. Y'all, this is your last chance to do questions. So if y'all want to do a question, this will be the time to do so now, because I'm about to close it. And yes, y'all, this will be our last chance. Katia, are you ready? Katia, Katia, Katia. I know, I remember you told me last time not to. I remember, girl. I remember. All right, Katia. Let's see, girl. All right, Katia, Aries. Look, you said it's crazy, girl. 114.57. Hey, if you fall in love, let it happen, girl. Shoot. Hey. A little love ain't hurt nobody. Okay? A little love is not gonna hurt nobody. I'm coming, Katia. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Somebody had hit me up and was saying I thought I sent the reading, but I did. My ass sent that reading, but forgot to put the link in there. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, girl. Fall in love, girl. It's that season to fall in love. Fall in love. Fall in love. Yes, girl. Fall in love, girl. And then after that, we got Danielle. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with falling in love. Okay. So let's see. All right. How does blank feelings about you? Should I tell blank I want to date him exclusively? No sex with anyone else? Expect not jump into a relationship right now. But wait, how do you want to date him exclusively, but then not jump into a relationship right now? Girl, exclusive means that y'all are in a relationship. Or do you just want to tell him that you just want to, like, date him? Like, I don't know. How would you put that? Because, I don't know. I thought exclusive means, like, y'all, like, have sex. Y'all don't talk to no one else. Y'all don't have sex with no one else. That's what I thought exclusive was. Or am I tripping? Is there a new version of exclusive for 25? I'm not even being funny. What spirit advice regarding your career? All right, let's see. Katia, Aries, and blank Capricorn. How does he, what are his feelings towards you? How does he feel about you? Yeah, I'm about to say, girl, when you exclusive with somebody, that means, like, y'all, like, talking. Like, there's no one else. Y'all not having sex with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get rid of the roster. See, that's not being exclusive, Miss Hannah. Let's see. How does blank Capricorn feel towards you? How does blank Capricorn feel towards you? Katia, Aries. How does blank Capricorn feel towards you? Okay, we got the true love card. Okay, like that. We got self-love. We got love is a verb and lessons learned. Let me put this over here. All right, so fresh start is at the bottom. Okay. Let's see. Why is lessons learned? Maybe you or both you guys can feel like you guys have learned your lessons in love. But we got true love on his end. So this can be that maybe, you know, he feels like this is a true love connection with self-love. You know, maybe you have been investing more in yourself and focus more on yourself. So maybe you're just attracting a high vibrational love. Lessons learned, we got past love. So you've learned a lot of lessons from the past. Meaning like, you know, you just have maybe learned a lot of lessons and you know what you really want this time. And you're not going to put yourself in a situation that's going to affect your growth and, you know, your healing and everything that you have done. So that looks good. So let's see. How does blank Capricorn feel towards Katia, Aries? What are his feelings towards you? Three of Wands, the Emperor. Okay, I see him catching feelings. So he is catching feelings towards you. It seems like the feelings are mutual. Yeah, it seems like he's definitely catching feelings. The Emperor, the Queen of Cups with the with the Fool here. He definitely wants to continue moving forward. So it looks like he is wanting, like, it seems like he's going to eventually want a relationship. So if you say something or don't, I feel like that's something that may be talked about or brought up in the future. You know, I feel like he's just going to address it or say something like, hey, like, this is what I want with you. Because I see him wanting something new. He just, like, he wants something more with you. But I feel like he's also just waiting for the right time. I feel like he doesn't want to rush it. But at the same time, he's just kind of like, you know, let me tell her before it's too late. With the Fool, we have the Nine of Wands. And we have the Knight of Cups. Why is he, like, guarded, though? Queen of Swords. I don't know who this Queen of Swords is, but he is definitely worried about what somebody else is going to say or how somebody else is going to feel. If he was to take this leap, you know, of faith with you and move towards a more serious relationship or connection with you. But he can't control how he feels. So it seems like he is starting to catch feelings and he wants to see something grow better between you guys, or he wants to see the relationship deepen between you guys in the near future. Yeah, we got the Star. Yeah, and the Two of Cups. Y'all definitely are. This is the best reading I think I've ever had for you with a guy. It definitely seems like y'all are going to get into a relationship. But with the Lovers in reverse, there's going to be a wait. There's going to be an offer coming in the future with Ace of Cups. But I feel like he's taking his time before saying anything or making some type of offer. Seems like he needs to clear something up with somebody. Or he needs to really let somebody know where they stand or how he feels towards them. Because like I said, he's like nervous to tell you. Not you. He's nervous to tell somebody that he wants to move forward. And it's the Queen of Swords. And it's something, the sword is down. So this is somebody that doesn't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? It probably could be the BM. Let's see. Five of Swords reverse on the Queen of Swords. Yep. Somebody that is going to try to argue with him or, you know, start some shit. Someone that's going to try to come in between y'all. If y'all get together, she'll try to break y'all up or something like that. She messy like that. Is it the last baby mom? Is it his last baby mom? Yeah. Because she's going to be mad that he walked away. Or she doesn't want him to walk away. She might also try to say some stuff that may or may not be true about him and them, you know, and them messing around. But I'll say it like this. If you're feeling him the way you say you are and he's feeling you the way I see it in the cards and y'all really like each other, if he did anything with her before you, I would just let it go. Because technically, if y'all are not in a relationship, it's like it's nothing you can really say. Like, even if he slept with her today, I know you'll be mad. But it's like, if y'all are not together, it's like he's not cheating or lying. But she'll try to make him sound or look bad or say the worst of the worst. And some of it may or may not be true. So you have to, like, really pick and choose what you may feel like she's being honest about. Let's see. How does blank Capricorn feel towards you? Mirroring. So y'all are mirroring each other's energy. We got reflection. Wow. So y'all are a mirror and a reflection of each other. Meaning that y'all are both wanting the same things. Y'all have both probably went through the same things, experienced the same things. You know, both of you guys can be asking yourselves why you guys want this connection. If this connection is for you, not in a bad way, but maybe just both like, dang, I really like him. I really like her kind of thing. Quality time. He wants to spend more time with you and he feels like the chemistry is definitely there. And when you're not around or when he's not talking to you, he is thinking about you. We got yin yang, so he feels like you balance him out. Or y'all probably balance out each other's energy. Let me see. Oh, this is the one. You said, should you tell blank Capricorn you want to date him exclusively? Let's see. Should Katia Aries tell blank Capricorn? Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords in reverse, the Lovers, the Knight of Wands. Why is the Five of Pentacles here with the Ten of Swords? Why is the Five of Pentacles here with the Ten of Swords in reverse? I feel like you should wait to tell him that. King of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. That's you. I feel like you should wait to tell him. Plus, it's telling me that he's going to tell you. He's also wondering if he should tell you the same thing. Because he wants to date you. He wants to take things to the next level. But it's saying that you should wait. How long should she wait? Before 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. What's the next major holiday? Where's the calendar at? Halloween, I think. I'm looking at my calendar. Halloween, let me see. Did you tell him around Halloween? Not during Libra season. So Halloween is in Scorpio season. Right? I wouldn't tell him in Libra season right now. It's saying don't tell him right now. Hold off telling him. He wants the same thing though, but it's saying two things. Let him tell you and give it more time. But why should she give it more time? It's telling you to wait for him. I guess maybe he wants to tell you. Maybe both y'all want to tell each other. It also feels like it's just going to come out in conversation. 8 of Wands are... Honestly, the way I feel like this is going to move, I feel like y'all are just going to be... Like, he's just going to, like, tell you, like, hey, like, let's lock in. Or, like, I want to lock in. I want to be serious. I don't really feel like y'all are going to really ask each other, like, do you want to be boyfriend, girlfriend? I don't really feel like that's how he's going to approach the situation. I feel like he's more so going to just be like, we locked in. Like, you my girl. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I do see him talking to you about it. Page of Swords, 2 of Cups. Now, if you were to tell him that you don't want to have sex with no one else, let's see, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles reverse. He's going to have to cut off, what's the name? He's going to have to stop. He's going to have to cut somebody off. 10 of Pentacles could be the baby mom, but I mean, he's down for having sex with just one person. But like I said, maybe it's also saying give it time because he needs to let the baby mom go or whatever, or let her know or something like that, even though he's not with her. But why is the 4 of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, see, this has something to do with somebody else. That can be petty, childish, somebody that's obsessed, out of control. Page of Swords in reverse. King of Cups, somebody that's still in love with him. I feel like he's trying to give something time for that reason. 7 of Swords, the World card in reverse with the 6 of Cups. See someone from his past trying to reveal secrets or tell on him, or, you know, trying to reveal something about him to cause problems. 10 of Pentacles with the Tower. See, that's why he's trying to wait. 3 of Wands. I feel like he's just going to tell her that he's moving on. And I feel like he wants to be the one to tell her first. So if y'all do, or when y'all do become exclusive, she already, like, you already know and she already knows. And there's no lies, no secrets, no drama. That too. I wouldn't say that he doesn't. I don't feel like Spirit just doesn't want you to be the first one to make moves. But in this case, he has some stuff that he needs to do. So I feel like even though with lessons learned, not that it would be a smack in the face, but if you told him today, I feel like he'll be open to it. But I don't want to say it wouldn't be genuine, but I feel like he just needs to, like, I feel like he wants to be the one to say it, or I feel like it's just going to naturally just come out, or y'all are both naturally just going to say it, like, you know, like, let's lock in, like, what are we, and da-da-da-da. But whoever this is, the baby mom, like, there's a situation that he feels like he really needs to handle that is just out of control. And I feel like it's definitely the baby mama. For sure. Yeah. But do I see y'all in a relationship? I most definitely do. I do. I see y'all being exclusive eventually. See Aries and blank. Go on. Yeah, because we got not for you. We got unexpected. We got very soon. Blooming, commitments, and fantasy versus reality. So, yeah, I feel like something is going to be more than what it is. I feel like not for you was something that you didn't expect. Yeah, I feel like neither one of y'all expected, because this is you, that's him. Oh, look. And then the Queen of Swords reverse. She is not letting up, girl. Oh, my God. This girl is crazy. She doesn't want to see him happy. So, like, I feel like that's another reason why he's trying to protect this connection, because she doesn't want anybody for him, because she feels like she is the only one for him. And he doesn't want to push you away to where you're like, oh, I'll never fuck with you again. Yeah, like Ten of Wands reverse. He doesn't want you to be done, you know. So, and he definitely wants to, like, see where this can go. And unexpected means that neither one of y'all were expecting to, like, maybe be exclusive, jump into a relationship, something like that, and it's just gonna happen. All right, advice from Spirit. So let's see, Katia Aries. Katia Aries, what's Spirit's advice regarding your career moves at the moment? Katia Aries, what's Spirit's advice regarding your career moves at the moment? Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. It seems like you're doing something that is going to bring in money. That's going to, Six of Pentacles definitely talks about money, making more money, increase the money. If you're on unemployment, you're going to get like another round of unemployment, or you might be granted like another like 9 weeks or something like that. If it has nothing to do with unemployment, then you're going to get a job, or something that you're doing now is definitely going to pay off. 9 to the 10 of Cups. Something that's fulfilling. I feel like with the Hermit here and Temperance in reverse, I feel like you are losing hope and faith a little bit, or you're a little confused as to where, you know, you're going to go next with your career, or how things are going to play out. But whatever's happening is not for you to know. That's why the High Priestess is in reverse. High Priestess is in reverse. But Spirit doesn't want you to stress out, and you stress out or worry too much. And they also want you to realize that stressing and worrying is not going to change the situation. But they do have something in store for you. The Hermit is here. So that's really good, meaning that with the Hermit, when it comes to your career, you have really thought something out, or maybe you're more aware or awakened to what it is that you want to do. I feel like because you haven't probably been where you want to be at in the last year and a half, you could be like a little frustrated, or sometimes it comes off as emotionally unstable. But you are going to be back good and solid in the next 4 to 6 months. You may move in the next 4 to 6 months, and it seems like things are going to be a lot better in your home life in the next 4 to 6 months. It definitely seems like you have just an abundance of money coming in, because you go from the 5 to the 6 of Pentacles. Something's changing rapidly and out of the blue for you. But Spirit doesn't want you to worry. They want you to really have trust and faith that all is going to work out. But the thing is that as soon as you have trust and faith, it's like money will start to come in, or you'll do stuff that's bringing in money, or you'll feel good and confident. But then as soon as something changes or slow down, you're back thinking negative, you're back panicking, you're back stressing out, you're back in your feelings, because this is repeated energy. So it's something that I feel like you need to fix and control when it comes to your emotions, your feelings, and, you know, you being unstable or something like that. Queen of Pentacles, you know, you need to always remember and know that everything is all going to work out. Even if it's delayed, it's always on time. Three of Cups reverse, the Devil. The Chariot. There's some females or some people in your energy that you need to block out, or you just been dealing with a lot of distractions, or you're gonna find out that somebody that you thought was really there for you or supportive has been talking behind your back. So you might have to make a move, or you might have to do something that's last minute after you find something out. But it's like you're gonna have the resources and the funds to do it. I don't know who these Three of Cups is. Strength card. Yeah, you're going to be really tested. You might have to cut off a long-term relationship, friendship, or you're going to have to cut off a couple relationships or friendships or situations. Or if you feel like you're at a point where, like, you just keep losing people, friends, relationships, or you have to keep cutting off people, it's because your blessing is these people are not supposed to be a part of your blessing in this new beginning. Part of your new beginning in the blessing does have, what's the name in it? King of Pentacles. So I feel like you need to focus more on the positive and not lose hope and faith. And you have to weed out a lot of people, or you will be weeding out some people in the next couple months. Yeah, so you just got a lot of little things that are coming in or shifting in. Let's see, Katia, Aries. What does she need to know when it comes to her career? All right, so we have surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off. Okay, you need to allow people to love and nurture you at this time. What do you need to know about your career, Katia, Aries? What do you need to know about your career? Surrender to the drama. All right, so it says, no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. So if there's some drama or issues around work or your finances, just let it go. Surrender to the drama. Allow people to help and support you. And then we have surrender comparison with other people. So keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. So don't compare yourself to others. So not saying I feel like you are, but this can also be a card of like envy and jealous, but not that you are an envious and jealous person, but you can say stuff like, why do they have this and I don't, or why are they making this money and I'm not? So like, don't compare yourself or put yourself in a comparison to nobody else right now. Like, what's meant for you is what's meant for you. What's for you is what is for you. You know what I'm saying? So don't make it seem like the universe is punishing you, or don't make it seem like, oh, they got more than me, because that person could probably make more money than you or have more than you, but you don't know what that person is going through. So universe is saying, like, don't compare yourself to others at this time, because your blessing is going to be just as much or just as better as theirs, if not better, if that makes sense. So there could be just some people you're comparing yourself to, or maybe you just want more in general, and it's okay to want more. And if you want more, just say that without feeling like bad about you wanting more. Okay. Danielle, are you here? Because that's my last reading, y'all. And then I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I think I'm going to stick with the Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday schedule. That seemed to be really good last week. So I feel like I'm going to just keep that schedule. You're welcome, Katia. Yes, it's been a hell of a year for all of us, girl. Hell, I almost was on OnlyFans, Foot Finder, everything. So no, let me stop. But no, for real. I was about to do titties and tarot. I was about to be on, oh, girl, did I tell you that I had went on, remember we was talking about doing our Feet Finder thing? I did do my account and I posted my thing. I only made $25 so far, but I don't be on there. And I didn't even know I had $25 in there. I ended up logging in, just being funny, because me and my brother were talking about something, and I was like, I ain't made no money, let me log in. And it said I had $25 in there. I was like, okay. If I took it, I only posted one thing. If I took it serious, I probably would have made more money. But girl, that shit was so funny. I was like, girl, that was like, how long ago did we talk about that? 2-3 months ago? Girl, I haven't logged on since that day. We was all in the chat. It probably could have been $2,500 by now. But I was not taking that shit serious. Yes. There was some guy in there talking about something. I put whipped cream on my feet for $50. I might consider it. A little whipped cream won't hurt my feet. Girl, some of them just like it, or some of them just have weird requests. I don't fucking know. But, girl, I haven't even been back on there. I'm like, what? Some of them were asking weird stuff like, could you go get a pedicure and film and record it and stuff like that? Like, why do, I don't know. Some stuff is too personal for me. But, like, what if I crack my toe? Or, like, what if, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, my feet ain't ugly, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not taking you on a fucking vlog. Yes, girl. Put them feet on Feet Finder, girl. Because if I take it more serious, I can probably make a couple thousand in a couple weeks. If you know what I mean. You know? Little feet ain't gonna hurt nobody. Okay, that's what I should have been like. You want a half a can or the whole can? Danielle, if you're here, Danielle is at 142.19. Watch, I'm about to do titty and tarot. I'm gonna have to wear gloves so y'all don't see my hands and stuff. I'm about to wear long sleeve and wear gloves. This, my titties out and be doing tarot like, hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna have to change my voice and everything. Or I'm gonna be on OnlyFans twerking or something, y'all. I'm so tired of paying bills. First of all, my rent is sky motherfucking high. It's $2,600. That alone right there be making me about to cry every month. And the thing is like I always seem to figure it out. I ain't gonna lie, this month I was late, but I got it taken care of. So I was only like a couple days late, but like that shit really be like tearing me up. I hate that shit. Like I need to be rich by already. Like I hate it. I fucking hate bills. I do. Like I don't mind paying bills, but it's just like, and y'all know I have this situation in the high ass rent because of when the house caught on fire. But I'm just like, if I can go back and just change things, like, oh my goodness. I just fucking hate it. Oh, there you go, Danielle. I be fucking hating y'all. All right, Danielle, you are a Sag and you're dealing with a Capricorn. You said, I would like to find out what will LF do when it comes to us in our relationship. Okay. So, let's see. Danielle, Sagittarius, and LF Capricorn. What will LF Capricorn do when it comes to your relationship? What would LF Capricorn do when it comes to your relationship? He is going to talk about a new beginning, but the Page of Pentacles in reverse is the relationship still not getting off the ground. This is also a karmic card. Not to say y'all have a karmic connection or relationship, but it's like a card where like you're constantly learning lessons, constantly going through things. It can be that he is immature. You know, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, that can be somebody that's very immature, somebody that lacks common sense. It can be somebody that's just not taking the relationship or connection serious. It does seem like y'all have a strong connection. But he has to be willing and ready to start over and be serious with you if he wants this relationship. Maybe, I'm not saying that he's not taking it serious, but Page of Pentacles in reverse can be like somebody also stuck in a pattern. It can be somebody that cheats. It can be somebody that says that it's like they may say they want a serious relationship or they want something serious, and then when it comes down to it, he may not want something serious, you know? Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Swords in reverse? Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Swords in reverse? The Fool. Yeah, he is going to reach out to you about a new beginning or talk to you about a new beginning. But we got it with the King of Swords in reverse. Wishy-washy, hot, cold, detached, changing his mind. Temperance in reverse, not really sure. Giving mixed signals or mixed emotions and feelings. Are you having you and your feelings? You are Temperance, Sagittarius, Two of Wands. Not really sure. So it seems like he could be making a decision because he knows that's what you want, but not living up to the decision that he is telling you that he's making with when it comes to the relationship. So, for example, it could be that y'all are sitting down talking right now, and he's like, well, if you want a relationship, you want to get back together, all right, let's do it. I'm sorry, I apologize, let's start over. But he's really doing it because he knows that's what you want, not what he may want. But then at the same time, I feel like he doesn't want to walk away from the relationship, but he's not sure about the relationship. There's something that he's not sure about, but at the same time, he wants it. But I just don't see this relationship being a lot more stable until like next year sometime or within a year from now with the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is you guys talking about the relationship with a Fortune. in reverse. Some type of setback, delay. 3 of Cups in reverse. Oh, there's some type of third party here. That's another reason why he's confused. There's a third party energy here. I'm not sure if you know about this, but does this third party have anything to do with his decision? Yes, 4 of Wands. So he could be playing house with somebody. And that could be why he's not taking this serious or making a decision about you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That's why he's going back on his decision. Or that's why it seems like he's as though he's going back on his decision. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? I mean, not Wheel of Fortune. Why is the 3 of Cups in reverse? Why is the 3 of Cups in reverse? 4 of Swords. 6 of Wands in reverse. So if he told you that he cut off a third party or wasn't dealing with somebody, they're still very much in communication. The World card in reverse. The Emperor. I don't know if he has a child by this person or if he was committed to somebody else. Or if he's just choosing to commit to this person. But there's some type of third party for sure. Around this relationship, around y'all. What is this third party? What is this third party? What is this third party? 6 of Swords. Yeah, he's with somebody. 6 of Swords, Justice, 7 of Pentacles. Contemplation, making a decision. So is he choosing somebody over you? Is he choosing somebody else over you? The 2 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles, yes. The 8 of Cups. So okay. So it seems like he's choosing somebody else over you and he's like walking away without saying he's walking away, or he doesn't want you to think that he's walking away from the connection. And yeah, there's another relationship here though. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Hangman, see? Instead of him really like walking away, he's letting the relationship drag out, or he's telling you like he just has you holding on pretty much. 2 of Cups and the Sun, because he actually does want something with you. I just feel like not right now, because he's why is the Sun here with the 2 of Cups? 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Something is in the way of his happiness with you. It's either something is in the way of his happiness with you, or he's choosing to settle in this other relationship and he keeps coming back to you. But he keeps choosing this other situation, so but he stalks me, pops up whenever I'm doing me. Yes, I know it's a whole mess, which is I left years ago, but the stalking is correct. Oh, damn. So, yeah, because this reading came up as if he was still around you. I mean, well, he's stalking you, so yes, that would make sense. But yeah, I'm about to say he is in a relationship, but he just feels like something is not over between y'all, and somebody is blocking his happiness or in the way of his happiness with you. So maybe that's why he's still stalking or coming around. But even if the thing is even if he was to come around right now, it's still gonna be a fucked up situation, because even if the universe gave him the opportunity to do it all over again, he still has a situation in the middle of y'all that is gonna mess everything up and cause problems. So yes, I feel like is he gonna stop stalking you? He's not gonna stop stalking you. He's eventually gonna open up and say something. Oh no, he's not. He just wants to see what you got going on, and if you've moved on, and if you've ever let go of him. But it's saying that he is going to come in wanting some type of chance. Or it's saying that, like, it's saying he doesn't want to say something, but he does. But if he does say something, it's not going to be how he feels. So he might be coming in, like, on some bullshit, like, oh, I don't want you, I was just da-da-da. But that's not what he really feels. That's opposite of what he wants. But he's not going to stop stalking you. But he's not going to do nothing to harm you or do anything dangerous or crazy. He's just going to keep stalking you because you're just someone that he still loves and cares about. Yeah, he's still with the woman. he's still with somebody very strongly. He's showing up as the Emperor. So he's very much still committed to somebody. Alrighty. So that is what I have for you, girly. That's what I have for y'all. I appreciate all of you guys in the live. Thank you so much. Like I said, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Yeah, I will see you guys on Tuesday. Alrighty, I love you guys. Y'all stay safe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, Fire Fam.